The secretive lab under the state-owned China Electronics Technology Group Corporation has conducted simulations on how US warships could be attacked using space weapons and hypersonic missiles. A report claims that a research paper has also been published on the same. The Chengdu-based institute, which is called the Science and Technology on Electronic Information Control Laboratory, works on electronic warfare equipment for the Chinese military. It has successfully simulated an attack where the People's Liberation Army catches a US warship off guard using a combination of electronic warfare and new-age hypersonic missiles. According to this report, this is one of the many laboratories that have conducted such exercises. Liu Xingjiang, the lead scientist at the lab, says that with the evolution of the concept of the war and the advancement of technology, space has become a new commanding height fiercely contested by the world's military powers. And now let's tell you how the simulation works. Well, first comes the detection of missiles. The researchers based their simulation on the US military using the Spy-1D radar. The Arleigh-Burke class warship is a guided missile destroyer which mainly uses the radar to detect long-range anti-ship missiles. And in its simulation, the researchers assumed that together with its warplanes, the combat range of a US aircraft carrier was 1,000 kilometers. And now the Chinese military could fire its hypersonic missiles from 1,200 kilometers away. And this hypersonic missile would head skyward for over 200 kilometers. And at the same time, the satellite electronic warfare systems present over the US carriers keep suppressing their detection through radar. US warships' radars do not detect them until 10 minutes after launch, and by then the missiles are just 50 kilometers away. Now here the satellites would complete their mission and jammers on the missiles would take over. The missiles perform terminal maneuvers for further penetration until they destroy the target. And according to the researchers, merely 3 satellites in low Earth orbit would be sufficient to carry out such an attack, whereas 28 such satellites would be sufficient to carry out a global strike.